because the fans here, because it is hot. It is so extremely hot here. Hot and humid. And I'm not ready to turn the AC on yet because we're going to get down to 46 degrees on Thursday for no apparent reason whatsoever. So I do have some laser blocks, but before I do that, I did buy, went over to the Dollar Tree today. I got 3 of these, 3 of the cars, and then 3 of the green cars. So I got 9 total. I got 3 red, 3 green, and 3 black. Why did I get those? Because they're awesome. They're extremely awesome. And it's not just, I'm not going to build the same cars, obviously. I'm just using the chassis or the gimmick on the bottom. I mean, if you go to Dollar Tree and you don't get these, what the heck is wrong with you? You definitely want to get these. They have the pullback. Well, yeah, I think I had something going on with that. Oh, it's probably something close to the block. But anyway, these are really amazing. And then I looked online because I didn't know the price of this off the top of my head, but it's there's no action figure of this one, although a lot of these do come with the figures. I just thought about it. But that one looks pretty comfortable in there. Although he could sit back a little bit more. All right, maybe if you put his hands down to the little thingamabobs at the bottom. Put the screen up a little bit more. Anyways, this was only $5 on AliExpress right now. It's totally worth it. 250 pieces, AliExpress, $5. Free shipping and handling if you have more than $10 in your cart. I would completely buy it if I was you. I got more to do. They're up there, but I don't feel like being in here long because it is bloody hot today, and I just want to go ahead and do something quick. And I don't know if I'm going to keep on doing this because it's been too hot. But I figured it'd be a good time to come on every day. Now it's past our lunchtime over here in the on the East Coast, but of course, most people that watch me are in the Central or in the other places. So this is the laser, but freaking laser blocks. It's laser blocks. It's the alien ship. It looks like a bug to me, but it looks also kind of like, sort of like something from Micronauts to me. I mean, it really does. It reminds me, I have a Hornetroid. It's my favorite ship I've ever owned, and I still have it. It's out in the building out there. But it kind of reminds me of like a different version of the Hornetroid, sort of, kind of. It's got the little pinchers on the front. It's got the cockpit, which I'm sure that doesn't really, it's not really a cockpit on this thing, but you can pretend it is. It's got 6 arms. It's got dual wings on both sides like the Hornetroid does. And there is a tail here. All right, so with the alien ship is 111 pieces. It comes with a light up brick. This is the pieces that come with it. Here are your steps. So if people keep on asking me, hey, can you send me the instructions? No, I can't. I don't have a scanner, but I can let you do this. You can take a freeze frame. Dun, 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 free. I don't know how to sing anymore. This is freeze frame for steps numbers 12 through yada yada. And then 15 through 19, freeze frame that and take a screenshot if you want to. And also you can freeze frame that right there. Then freeze frame, this is actually the last few steps for 25, which is just to stick the tail on the back end. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. All right, that means that we got 2 bags here. They're not numbered because they are technically numbered because they pack them in there, but you can't build number 1 and then build number 2. So the numbers on here are 230836 or 63.1, and this is the 0.2 or -2 because the set is that number somewhere on here, I guess. This is a 2024 set. They actually have 2025 sets out now. This is a pretty old one. I think the reason I never did build it or had it is because I kept thinking I had it already. There was a set of a Blue Hornet or something that looked a lot like this one, and for the longest time I probably thought I already built that. I must have bought 2 of them by mistake. No, it was a different one. It just looks a lot like this one. All right, and also not only is it hot, but I am thirsty, so I'll be drinking a lot. But I'm not going to be drinking alcohol. It's not one of those streams. All right, so for this right here, oh, and this is an adult-only stream, so, you know, just letting you know. Of course, all of my stuff is for adults only, but I don't want to put down adult toys because that might trip out people that are into that instead, and I'm not into that. All right, so we got these pieces right here. This is step number 2, putting on top of this. We got one more piece. It's gray. I just need to find it real quick. And there's really not that many pieces in here. So 111 pieces for $5, but it's a light up thing. All right, so this is step number 2. We got one light up module. This is probably one of the smallest sets I've built of the light up set. Oh no, you know, they are getting smaller and smaller, it seems like. All right, the next step is it does not attach to that right away. We have to build with one of these, one of the 2-to-1 things. It goes on the bottom, and then 2 of the rotating thingamabobs, like this right here. So in step number 3, we have this. All right, step number 4, we're going to add to this. We got to put a gray grill. I see purple grills. Here's a gray one on the front. So, oh, I see. This is going to be the pinchers. We have one purple cone. Man, it makes me want to have ice cream out here about cones. All right, and then we have 2 red pinchers, or mandibles. I'm not quite sure if that's what they're called. I'm not a bug studier. All right, then you stick it onto the parts from steps 1, 2. Now added to 3, 4, and step number 5. All right, step number 6, we're going to add a big gray block on top of this. That's going to be flush to the back. So 4x4. And then the next step, we're going to have an opaque gray one with another opaque gray one put together. I hate doing this because I feel like I'll never get these 2 pieces apart again if I ever wanted to. Yeah, a lot of times I take these after I'm done. I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. So I put it in the box full of other blocks, the box of blocks. These 2, and then we're going to put it on this right here where you're 1 block off the back. And then we got 2 gray pieces that are going to go on the side flush to the front of this 4x4. And let me find the other one so we can put it up there as well. If I'm yelling into the mic, it's because I don't think people can hear me when I don't. All right, so this is step number 7 complete. Step number 8, we're going to have to add to this a lot of things, including the blue opaque side piece. 3 little purple pieces that look like they're all opaque. They're going to go right here and the opposite side. And then there's a gray one. Why is there 2 different color ones? That's weird. All right, there's either a gray or a clear one. I can't quite tell. Sometimes the clear ones don't make themselves look very clear. All right, because usually the clear ones will have lines running through it, like that right there, like you see lines underneath it that you wouldn't see if it was opaque. So it's just a gray piece, and it's going to go over here, back toward one back. And then for some reason, they got a purple one going on the opposite side. It's asymmetrical. No, I hate asymmetry. All right, and then we got 2 black pieces that are the, like this. I can't describe them exactly. They're going to go with the ratchety part on the outside. All right, this next step, we're going to start reinforcing some of these with a 2x1 blue or purple. These 2 parts. A flat top purple on the back part. And then another one of those 2x1 purples. It's going to go 1 off the front. So right about here, like that. So like that. That would be step number 9. Number 10, we're adding some clear pieces finally. We got this piece right here, and it appears it's going to go like that. Let me double check. All right, and then we got a purplish piece. I'm assuming this piece. It's the only piece that looks like it. It's going to go right behind it. And you're going to have 1 stud layer left right there. And then this next one, we're going to build 2 things with the sockets. We're going to have the ball sockets on the long pieces. And we're going to do this one twice. We got to have actually this piece and a clear purple piece. We're going to do this twice. Trying to find the ball socket one. Here it is, way over here hiding. All right, we got to put this piece and then a rounded front piece right there. These will go right here, like that. And of course the opposite side, like that. So this is the end of step number 11. Step number 12, we're gonna add some wings, but we're gonna do this with these, and the purple vents are gonna go right here. And here, there's 2 purple vents. They're gonna go right there on the studs. There's only 4 studs. Rather than me. No, it's just a joke. They were talking about, I was watching something earlier and they were talking about studs, and I was like going, yeah, I had a stud finder. We used to joke about when I was a kid. Because I used to help my dad to build houses and stuff, and I was mostly a go for this, go for that. And he had a thing called a stud finder, my cousin. I used to joke about it. It's just find studs in the walls. It's not really to find studs like a human. All right, so with this step number 13, we're gonna build 2 of the things with this. It's gonna have 1 of these and then 2 purple ones on top of it. We're gonna do this twice, like that. Here's another one. All right, and then we're gonna need 2 of the wings again, and we're gonna do the same thing to the back of the wings with these vent pieces. Okay, that's the last of the purple vents right there. And it appears that we're going to put, it doesn't really show it explicitly, but this like this, from the best I can tell. It's not very clear on the instructions, unfortunately. Right here, it's like right there. It doesn't quite make it 100% clear, but I'm guessing because it looks like it's, that line's running up to the second stud right there. All right. Let's go to the back, and now we're going to stick these wings like that. Like that. I like the wing pieces. They definitely remind me of a hornetroid, and the pinchers that you catch your prey with. Now, if you ever had the hornetroid, you know there's like this tongue thing right here. If you push it in, the pinchers close in. So when you're trying to capture a Micronaut figure, it pushes in and it captures in with the claws. All right, on the bottom of this, we're going to have what looks like a spider web or something to do with a life preserver. It's going to go on that round thing. I think this is going to be where the legs are going to be placed. We're about to build 6 legs, and there's going to be 1, 2, 3 on each side of this piece. But we're going to build all 6 legs, and then we're going to actually put them on. All right, for this, it's looking a little complicated at first, but we're going to have to build like this, overlapping each other, and yes, use 2 of these. And then, yeah, it looks like this. And there's a clear piece that goes on top. So we're going to do that 6 times, and then we're going to add to it, okay? It's just easy to go ahead and do it 6 times like this. If I can not miss. Look at that little pile of blue ones down there. There's a lot of blue ones in here, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, crikey dingo. Now, this might be a kit you can maybe give to your children. It says here that it is for ages 8+. That seems about reasonable so far. I've not run into any issues where I would not give this to, if my son or daughter or whatever was 8+. It seems like it could be a good one for them. You may need to help them with a few things. You know, always build with your children if you can. That would be great. I mean, it would be fantastic to spend time with them. I know that my mom likes to do things similar to this. She doesn't like to do this, but she likes to do things similar to this. And, you know, it's always a great thing to do with your grandchildren. If you have your grandchildren over, I know spring break's coming up, and some of you guys are going to be having your grandchildren visit you for a while or for a week. Might be a good thing to buy to not just keep them busy, but you can actually, you know, maybe you could be their assistant and put the pieces out, because sometimes some of these pieces might be a little confusing. They may need your help. So it might be a fun activity to do between, you know, grandpa and grandson or something like that. And, you know, you can help them out, spend time with them, you know. I mean, you may not be able to get them into watching things that we used to watch, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's more to build. But, you know, you could be part of their world for a while. I mean, if your grandchildren love or your children love bugs or spaceships, I think this will appeal to both. All right, so we built all those, and now we're going to build the next ligament. Okay, we're gonna, on each one of these, we're gonna put this right here, and this, and a claw. So we're making it like that. So make sure these are all going the same way. Don't get confused because there's 2 ends to this that are almost exactly the same. So just be paying attention. Like that. Like that. Okay, so I think, you know, coming up soon, I know a lot of people around here, most of the people in my neighborhood are all retired. They're, you know, you don't see many kids around here except during the holidays, and there's usually somebody around here has a go-kart and lets their kids just run amok on it because they love to run up and down the road. I'm like, hey, slow down. We have cats out here. They don't need this extra stress. So make sure you're mindful of what your kids are doing. Don't just like, oh, they're just having fun. Yeah, but they may not know the rules. Like there may be neighbors that have cats that aren't used to, you know, people running crazy. You know, now that guy put those big old locks down. Maybe his kids won't be crossing over here. That'd be a good thing. All right, almost finished with all 6 of these legs. Okay, so now we got all 6 legs built. We're going to attach them to the bottom. I'm going to start with this side and give them a little bit of curvature while I'm doing it. I didn't curve all of them while I was building it, so I was like, I'll just curve it when I put them on. Like this one's already curved because that was the first one I built, I think. Yeah. So you just attach them. All right. Yeah, remember the game Galaxian we used to play back in the 80s? It's kind of like the little zzz, like those kind of things, those kind of spaceships that look kind of like bugs. Kind of reminds me of Galaxian a little bit. All right, there's one more thing we got to build on the bottom here. It involves the light cylinder. If I can find it. Okay, there we go. And then we got to put the little... Well, it didn't look opaque on the picture, but it looks opaque here because there's no other ones. So on the picture, it looks the same color as this, but they're not. Okay, and this is actually attached to the tail. So we're going to keep on building. One thing about heat is I'm getting tired. Okay, so you put them together like this. I'm going to put it with this at the bottom so that whenever I'm putting it up, I don't have to reach down and get it. I just reach under and get it. All right, the next thing we're going to build is a satellite dish, like the little old-fashioned ray guns. I feel like I must have missed one, or they give me an extra one of these. So it'll be okay. Okay, these things are different. Like the one I just put on there, I just happened to put the right one at the right place. It is different from this one. This one's totally different. I didn't even know they made them 2 different ways. All right, so there we go. And then this attaches to the back. Right there. So here is the spaceship. Let me back up a little bit. We got all the pinchers. I just got an extra one left over. Here it is complete. Looking pretty good. Pretty good indeed. It's got fall off pieces. What was that? All right, so it's got a ball joint right here for the wing. It's got a ratchet joint right here. These are all ratchet joints down here for the legs. Of course, you saw 1, 2, 3 points of articulation for each leg. The mandibles are also movable. They're not really ratchet, they're just whatever you want to call it, the rotation. And then we got the laser feet, or the laser scorpion tail thing. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Galaga. All right, so I'm gonna turn off the light, which then the light behind me takes over. So you get the freaking laser to go to work. Its placement doesn't give, I was hoping it'd come out the windows, but I was hoping it would be put under there somehow for the windows. So we got the bottom of it doing it. It'd also be cool if it actually shot through here, but this is opaque and it, yeah, well, it's cool. Pieces here, something you can definitely maybe modify for other things to build. I'm thinking already in my head, a ride-on kind of thing, like see where the right there is? It could be a ride-on for one of these guys. Ride on, that's right. So yeah, there we go. All right, so there we go. That was $5 of fun right there, 111 pieces at Five Below. Now, this one is a 2024 set, so it might still be at your store. It may not be, I don't know. I didn't notice if our store has it, but our store does have some older sets. I had been looking frantically. I'm looking for, I'm not a SpongeBob fan, but there's a SpongeBob set I want that's the Flying Duchess, because it is a green, all right, that's one thing, and it's also a pirate ship, so I definitely want it for that purpose. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It definitely gives me the Micronauts vibes off of it. It also gives me Galaxian or Galaga vibes. Very, very neat little ship, very neat little fun thing to build here. And again, some great pieces to use. These wings would be great for some other thing to build. The little spider legs, I'm sure that you can expound upon this. That face needs a lot of work. This might be kind of cool for like a figure cockpit thing. I'm thinking even a mech could be built out of this somehow a little bit, not too much of a mech. Like there's not enough here for a mech, but I'm sure if you combine it with some other sets, you can have a pretty nice little mech. So this was $5 for 111 pieces, and then through AliExpress, this was $5 for 250 pieces. Let that sink in. Either way, they're both better deals than Lego. I'm just gonna tell you right now. I was watching somebody have a meltdown on a video I watched this morning. I guess they put it out yesterday about how something about Barbie and something. I'm like, Barry Zoid's like, yeah, I guess it could be Zoid's like. I was thinking Micronauts or Galaga or some of the video games from the past. And then this car, I am in love with this car. It was one of the, most of these cars come with figures like this. This is a fake Ninjago figure. This one did not come with it. But yeah, so I don't know if you heard, but there's a video that I was watching this morning, and the guy was just like, oh my gosh, they're getting rid of DEI. It's going to be only white Christian Barbies. I'm like, first off, hold on. There's no Christian Barbies. She's never, ever had a religion. Number two, what are you talking about? They're not going to change and make only white Barbies. What? People are just, TDS is a real thing, and it's sad because it's like people have lost their minds now. But I feel like it's part of the last days. Like people are they're just delusional right now, completely delusional. Oh no, Trump's making it where everybody's going to be white. What are you talking about? It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I'm like, look, like him or hate him, I don't care. But the thing is, Barbie is not owned by Trump. They're not going to yield to Trump. I don't know what they're thinking. Oh boy, this is a crazy world. I don't know. I guess Zoids, it could look like that. I don't have any Zoids like that. I definitely had the Scorpion Zoids named Stang, and I had the Spider Zoids from the very first 3 Zoid sets in America. It was a spider set, and I got it. It had like legs that went to here, though. It was like, it had like, it was pretty cool. Like 2 legs were together and 2 other legs were together on one side. And it was like, neat, as it walked. I noticed that was one cool feature. So it was a wind up, and then it would walk. That was back when all the cockpits were exactly the same. There was no variety in the cockpits. They were all the same. And then later on, they came out with Technozoids, and I got Stang, and they weren't. Oh yeah, and originally the first ones were black, white, and gray. That was it. There was no variety in color. It was just like, here, let's try these out in America. And I had the spider one. I probably have pieces of it laying around here somewhere. And then the scorpion one was really cool. It was kind of like a tan and like what is it called? A maroon kind of thing. I think that was Technozoids or something else. But anyway, I've always liked Zoids a little bit, but I just don't like the wind-up feature as much as like, I like the posability. Now I have Zoids that they came out at the very end of Zoids in America, and then Zoids just disappeared. They just stopped making them. They are called the little blocks. I can't remember which one it's called in America. It's either Z Builders or Zoids Blocks. Because they came out so late in the thing. I was getting some off of eBay and off of Japan. I absolutely love those, and I found out that one of the ones that I love and have, it's going for exorbitant prices on eBay. I was like, what? I'm glad I didn't get rid of this thing. It's like a little red Liger, and it's no wind-ups, no, nothing makes it walk except for human power. I mean, it's just really posable. You can put extra blocks in it, make it a weenie dog if you wanted to. You can put wings on it. You can do all. That's what I really love about it. It's kind of like Bionicle-ish, sort of, kind of. But hey, how you doing today? I hope it's good over there because we are burning up here. That's why I got the fan on. That's why I'm probably being drowned out by the fan, and I'm picking a really small set today because I am just not having it. I'm about to go outside. I remember to get bug spray because my bug spray like this, I haven't used it since last year the other day. Raining like crazy. It's supposed to rain starting around 7 o'clock tonight. Roads are flooding. We'll probably get flooding because everything here is flat and there's nowhere the rain to go off to. Like, it runs off to the ocean. Nah, not fast enough. I'm only 30 feet above sea level, so I'm just saying. So I got this because the other day I tried to do something outside and I got eaten alive. And I went inside, tried to find my bug spray. It's, from last year, so over the winter, I guess it just settled, or like when you push the button, nothing happens. You can tell there's a little bit still left in it, but oh well. I got the pump type. I don't personally like the pump type because it's more wet and sticky. Ugh. Oh, we got Toralei and Operetta through. So you get the twin girls either. I don't remember their names. I just remember they're cat twins. But did they sell out fast or something? Because I'm just curious. Because if I got any of those, it'd be Toralei, then the twins, and then Operetta. Because I like cats. I think cats are cool. Oh, I don't know if you saw this, but I got one of these. The twins sold out fast. This one came through Amazon the other day. Its hair really glows in the dark, and it's super, super, super long. It's below her feet. These are such high quality dogs, except they don't have this right here. Why don't they have knees that bend? But they remind me of the plunderlings that, what is his name? There's a guy on YouTube that's been on forever, Robo, and he likes these things called plunderlings. I'm like, oh, well, this is the female plunderlings. I think they're awesome. They got really high quality plastic. I mean, it feels like vinyl all the way down. But yeah, this was $15 or $16 actually. They sold the fastest they've been, randomly going in and out of stock on Amazon, Target's website, as well as Walmart. Oh yeah, I forgot they're on other websites. I keep thinking they're only sold through Mattel. Yeah, I didn't get any of them because I'm like, nah. I didn't really get. I did get some more of these things right here today, because I want to build my own thing. Sure, it's not third-party sellers. I made that mistake one time before the pandemic. There was a Voltron pop vinyl or something. I think it's Voltron. Sold out right away, and I wanted it really bad because I love Voltron, the original. And somebody, third party or somebody had it, and I bought it, and it never got here. I never got it. Oh well. And I couldn't get anything. No guarantees or anything. So you just gotta be careful online, period, nowadays. But yeah, you don't just build them, you bring them to life. Stores may get them. They mentioned something about participating stores. Just keep an eye out in case. If I see them, maybe. But my store finally got Jim and the holograms, or just Jim today. I just saw it today for the first time in my store. Now I got mine back in a few months ago when I was out of town. But they had Jim, Carmen Sandiego, a gap between Jim and strawberry. It was like strawberry shortcakes. I looked through them. I was like, oh, they're all strawberry shortcakes. I thought she was getting some friends. A gap, Jim, and then Carmen Sandiego. So we just finally got those in for the first time. Our store gets nothing. We don't have any GI Joes at all. Not like those 6-inch ones. Nothing. We don't get any He-Man figures. Not a single one. Not the Turtles of He-Man or whatever. And none of that stuff's at our Walmart. Our Walmart gets lots and lots of stuff to play with on the beach, and surfboards and boogie boards and fishing stuff, because we're a small beach town. They service all the beaches here. So it's kind of the tourists get priority over the locals. But they know that where their money comes from. All right, so reproduction G1 Abby Golia Spectra. I keep thinking Spectra, the 80s Spectra, have been randomly popping up on Walmarts across the country. Abby. Oh, okay, Abominable Snowman. Golia, she was the zombie, and Spectra is the ghost that's translucent. Yeah, it's funny because I used to have Spectra on my search list on eBay, and now it's always Monster High Spectra. I was like, dang it. There was originally a Spectra from the 80s. It was a chrome fashion figure with, like, her body was chrome and her head was vinyl with, like, clown makeup kind of thing with tinsel in her hair. She was lacy spacey, out of this world. I've not seen, only seen Draculaura, and it wasn't the original one. Like, didn't like the original one. That's the only one I've ever seen at Ross like that, or something. I've seen only a few at Ross, but nothing that's like, Like, I was at Ross today and got a figure and a mop. It's so random. Yeah, it is. The one beach has got some crazy different stuff, but I don't like going there because it's back in the corner and there's traffic. Yeah, it's people there. Yeah, I was thinking about going on Saturday down to the flea market. I kind of wish I did now. You know, these stupid Happy Meals. This is now the third day I've bought a Happy Meal for adults. I got 3 of these now. Like, why do I keep getting this? I don't understand. Like, the guy who was sitting, like, the first time I got one, he got a totally different thing. He's like, oh, I got another Grimace. So he got another Grimace, and I got one of these for the first time. And then I got it again, and then I got it again today. And I'm like, somewhere out there, there's somebody that needs this, I know. Maybe I could trade them. The one I want the most is the Hamburglar, the zombie Hamburglar. And then Birdie, and then Grimace, because the figures are cool. I don't even make potions in Minecraft. I don't play in the mode that you would really need them, I guess, unless you want to go underwater for a long period of time. But I just don't like making them. I haven't even been to the Ender in a while. I need to go sometime. But I just now found lava in my world. I only play like on the weekends. And as hot as it's been, I should probably just get up and play in the morning until the light comes up. Well, hope you had a good weekend. Did you find anything interesting this weekend? Like, other than, like, you got the Gulia, or no, not Gulia, you got the Operetta, and, oh my gosh, Toralei. So you got those. It'd be cool if the twins were like gold tabbies, because I have the Tiger Twins in my real cat collection. That'd be neat. But they're both guys. My Tiger Twins are actually guys. I only have one girl cat, and that's Midnight. We have LOLMG 2-packs. I think they had some of those. No. What are the ones? Yeah, they are those. They had some of the bigger ones for $8 at Walmart today. I just didn't get any of them, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know if you go on my Instagram, but on my Instagram I posted a picture of, I don't know the name of the company or something. She looks like she has troll's feet, but human skin color. And it's a mermaid something. It looks like, I forgot what they call it, like a Japanese kawaii style, whatever. Anyway, they had 3 of those for $15 each, and I was like, oh, nah, pass. It's not for me, but I mean, it was interesting. It was a little bit bigger than these, and they had big old, like, their feet got bigger, like Popeye big down at the bottom, and they looked, you couldn't tell with the clothing on. She had like a mermaid dress on. But she might just be 5 points of articulation, and they're all three exactly the same one. It wasn't like her and another friend and another friend. I don't know anything about them. They kind of look like Hello Kitty ones. The Hello Kitty dolls that I vaguely saw one time and I passed on because I was like, it's not for me. So I don't know if you saw those or not. Those were at Ross. I was hoping that Ross would eventually get the blue Power Ranger from In Space. I can't find mine. It would have been in the box with the other ones. Maybe I never got one. I don't know. But there's one with a hoverboard. If I get one, it'll be that one because I can use the hoverboard even if I get the figure twice. I'm not into 6-inch figures, but I got the other one, so I might as well go ahead and complete the set. GDOs because they're bad proportions. Yeah, they got... I just don't like the rubber legs. I've got a few of them, and I'm like, those rubber legs. Yeah. Yeah, the clothes quality is pretty good on those, actually, but they don't fit anything else, and it's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the Queen Bee one is the coolest one. I got her in different iterations. They fit on Bratz. You know, I saw another Sasha today. I was like, my gosh, Sasha's always got the coolest clothing. I have a Sasha in my room I have yet to open. And it was like the one that was like $10, $15 at Christmas. And then there was another one today that had on clothes. It's like she always has the best outfit. So she has the coolest clothes. And I'm thinking I might not trade her out. I might not put her head on a Barbie body. Bratz clothes fit them sometimes and vice versa. It just depends. Oh. These were about the size of Bratz, I think. But they had huge heads, like football-sized heads. I guess Bratz heads are big. Yeah, I never thought about it, I guess. Oh, well. So, yeah, I'm about to go outside, spray on me some bug spray. I'm going to get this thing shaking, ready to go. I've just made a custom emo-looking one. Used the Cameron's pants and shirt. Yeah, they need to make more guys' clothing. I just did a video yesterday. It'll come out like about a month or two from now. It's the, what are they called? Glam Squad from, it's the $3.25 fashion. It's called Glam Squad. There's only 3 that I know about other than the strawberry shortcake ones. They're at Five Below. They're amazing good quality. Autumn one. The autumn one actually has 2 outfits. Wait, nope, hold on. It's the one, I can't remember if it's the autumn. I think the autumn one is not the one I'm thinking of. I think it's called the Fashionista. It's the, I don't know their names. I just know that it's got like a gold and white dress, and there's also a black skirt that looks like leather. It's like pleather, and a really nice knitted top. Freaking amazing. Very high quality. So definitely check those out. They're like Barbie size, and they got Barbie size shoes and everything. Very nice. If y'all haven't been to do you have a Five Below? Strawberry shortcake clothes on to go on her dream besties. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, the strawberry shortcake ones, I was wanting to get, fashion figures with the same color hair as the, like, lemon meringue, have a really, really blonde hair one or yellow haired one. What was it? Orange Blossom was one. If I could find like an African American girl with orange hair, that'd be kind of cool. Who was the other one? Was it Blueberry Tart? I can't remember. I opened that pack like a month ago. All right, I'm going to spray some spray on and enjoy the weather because we're going to start heading downtown with the weather soon. The shoes don't fit, but they can fake it. Yeah, we're going to get so much rain tonight. It's going to cool the weather down, and we're going to get down to like 43 degrees. I can't believe it. Not tomorrow, but I think Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to start closing all the windows in here now because I can't believe we're going back to 43 degrees. That's crazy. But I'm going to go out and enjoy the weather while I can. It's going to be a beautiful day until about 7 o'clock, and then it's not. Oh, I got to go get the trash cans. It's trash day. I took the trash down yesterday afternoon. Supposed to get 47 here in Alabama. I didn't think Alabama went that cold. I thought they were always hot and humid. Oh, I got to go get the trash too. I forgot about that. I better get that done first. All right, have a good day, and I will see you later. And that's a great idea for the bug spray because those bugs love to eat you.